everyone, your friendly neighborhood cat is back with another Sims 4 speed build. Today we are actually working on a restaurant, and it is supposed to be like a McDonald's, I guess, version of McDonald's, or like, I don't want to say like a ripoff, but like, it is kind of modeled after McDonald's or what a McDonald's would kind of look like. So, hence where the name is coming from and why it says McDonald's. This mostly just looks like McDonald's in my small town in Canada, like in my hometown, because the town I'm living in now is like, well, I don't know. I don't know what to consider my hometown because I've lived in both of these places equally, but the current town I'm living in, the McDonald's are all so like modern and hip and just brand spanking new, whereas in my in the town that my family lives in, there it's so much different. Like, it's just, I don't know how to describe it. It looks a lot more like homey and small, like mom and pop restaurant styled. So yeah, that's kind of what it's modeled after. I don't honestly know how different McDonald's looks from country to country. I assume they all pretty much look the same. Like, I don't think they'd look super different. I think depending on when they were built and what year, like what construction ideas and development things that were super popular in that year matter when it comes to McDonald's. Like, I feel like that's what makes the biggest difference in how they look. So, I mean, if you're a country that just got McDonald's in like the recent years, maybe they'll look completely different. But yeah, this is basically just how McDonald's looks in Canada. So I don't really know what they look like. I mean, I used to live in the States. Like, I lived in the States for a year, and I feel like McDonald's kind of look the same. Like, I saw a few McDonald's styled with like the different pitches of roof. One thing I noticed while doing the roof, I think it only came with the camping pack, but we got a lot of bright green roofs, but no bright red ones. Like, I feel like the first Sims for sure had a bright red roof. I almost got tongue-tied there. But this one does not, which is super, super strange to me. I don't know why it doesn't. Like, that's just mind-boggling, but whatever. I mean, if they felt like they didn't need red roofs, I mean, I guess it's not a super common thing, but it would be cool to do like a cabin or like a shed with a red roof. So I don't know, maybe there's a mod for it. I don't really like using mods in my speed builds that I put on YouTube. I want everybody to be able to play them without having to use mods. Like, I know some people are not comfortable using mods, so I'd just rather not put them in. I did see a super cool McDonald's build. I can't remember, like, what it was called. But after I'd built this one, I wanted to see what other Simmers had created with McDonald's, and I assumed that people had done it before because it's McDonald's, so why wouldn't you recreate it in The Sims? And I saw a really cool one on YouTube, and they used a lot of modded items, and it was really awesome. They had, like, actual McDonald's signs. So, I don't know, maybe I'll try a different style of McDonald's after this one, but I like how this one turned out, so I definitely don't regret it. I also put in a drive-thru, which was pretty cool. I love, like, building things that aren't really meant to work in The Sims. Like, I like building them in The Sims. I don't know, it's just super fun. It's super cool. And I build, like, a nice little parking lot with little, like, rows to park your cars in, even though we don't yet have cars in The Sims 4. I highly doubt it will be in, like, it will ever come, but you never know. Never say never, so. And I build, like, a little garbage area. I'm actually pretty happy with how this build turned out overall. I think I know, it looks really, really cool from the large map. Like, when you go to access this lot, it just looks so neat. Like, it honestly looks like a McDonald's. Like, a Sims version of McDonald's. So, I had a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of fun. I wish I would have used those striped outdoor tables. Like, I don't really like that I use those. Now that I look back on it, I don't think those really match the build. So who knows? Maybe I'll change it. No, I think this is actually already up on the gallery. Yeah, I uploaded a while ago on the gallery, so it is already up. So they will have the same chairs. But if you want to change the tables and everything, be my guest. Some things in this build are not base game, obviously, but you can still download it, I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't think there's any restrictions against downloading games if you don't have, like, items from the packs. I think you just can't have those items in your game, so it will download the lot without those items. Or at least, like, I think that's how it works. I don't actually know. I've never tried to do that. I know with modded things, that's how it works. Like, if a game or a building or a sim has mods on it, then when you download it, it just will download it without the mods. Mods free. But yeah, definitely a lot of fun. I do recommend that you guys build, like, a restaurant or, like, a fast food place. I thought this would be really, really fun. I did turn it into a cafe versus doing it like any other building. Actually, I don't even know if I keep it as a cafe because there was something that was keeping me from doing it a certain way. Like, I had to have a certain item that I just couldn't fit in, and I think it was actually the coffee bar or something that I couldn't quite get in, so. And I do play with the TV height. I wanted it to be on an angle at that wall so it looked like the person was watching the TV, you know, when you're ordering food. So that's what I was kind of going for there. And I wanted to put some TVs in here, so yeah. Now that I think about it too, I wish I put more screens like in on that back wall, like so that you could see what you were ordering. Because you know how they normally have like big TV screens to tell you what you're ordering? So, yeah, I'm disappointed I didn't do that now that I think about it. So, that's why normally when I'm doing a build, I like to always, like, come back to it with a fresh and clean mind because you always have so many better ideas. Oh my goodness, I'm yawning. Why do I always yawn when I film? I swear I wasn't even tired today. Like, I actually had a fairly good sleep last night, and now I'm yawning again, so I suck. Yeah, this one I changed it to a retail lot because I couldn't quite fit that coffee bar in. But when you download this, you, of course, can turn it into anything. You could turn it into a TV if you desire. I was going to put up a couple TVs there, but it didn't quite make sense. So, yeah, I kept that TV there instead. Now, yeah, I don't think anything too crazy I did that I have to explain. Something that made me really upset that I totally didn't realize, in The Sims 3, you have, like, those stand-up little, like, little play areas or jungle gyms, and that would have fit perfectly in here, and for some reason, I thought for sure that we had those in The Sims 4 as well, but apparently we don't, so I just, like, upscaled that Barbie house and put it in there for now. I'm sure it's something that will eventually come to The Sims, so I'm not too worried about it, but I was a little bit disappointed that I couldn't put that in. Gee dang it. And yeah, this is me trying to fit the bar in, which I think I actually end up keeping, so it makes it look a little more interesting. And I do put a counter there so that we can have that cash register. I didn't want to use, like, move objects. See, I wish that's the wall that I wish I would have put more TVs on. And I don't really know why I didn't. I might actually remove this building from the gallery and then put it back up. I don't know. No, actually, if you guys want TVs, you can just throw TVs on there. That's what you can do. I'll do it. In my world, I'm going to put more TVs out there. So if you guys want to do that too, that would be cool. I don't really have any updates for you guys either. Like, nothing super crazy happening in my life. Yeah, I got nothing. I finally uploaded my monthly favorites for March, not April. April, that would be very early. But yeah, I finally got around to doing that yesterday. And that's about it. That is all I've been up to, oh, and that will be on my vlog channel, of course, so, which will be linked down below if you guys wanted to check that out. I think it's because, like, talking takes a lot out of you, well, a lot out of me. I talk a lot, so I feel like when I'm talking constantly, I just get so tired. I thought the little booths turned out fine, too, so that was good. They actually turned out like kind of functional, which was nice. I don't think you can actually sit at them, but they were more for looks anyway. I put other tables in, so your Sims can come and eat. I would like to see the gameplay on this lot. I kind of want to throw some Sims in here and play around with it a bit. It's really, really too bad that they haven't incorporated restaurants yet. I know it will be coming, like, especially with the direction The Sims 4 is headed in. I think it's headed in, like, a really, like, you spend time with people. Like, instead of making friends in real life, you make friends in The Sims. Like, that's what I feel like The Sims 4 is about, you know? Like, partying in The Sims, getting together, which is kind of ironic considering one of the packages names is Get Together. But yeah, I think it's all about, like, having Sims friends. So, that's how I feel, anyway, which I think is a good thing. I know I say this in, like, every video, but I really enjoy where The Sims 4 is heading. I mean, I could never be disappointed in any direction that The Sims is heading in, but yeah, I do genuinely enjoy it, so. I definitely see, like, pets, and I really hope supernatural is a thing. I probably say this stuff in every single video, but, you know, the more I say it, the more I can convince myself that it's going to happen, so I can never be, like, disappointed. Because I would be so upset if supernatural was never going to be a thing. And I have a feeling like The Sims Generations will probably come out with toddlers for all of you people that really, really, really want to see toddlers. So I wouldn't be too upset that we don't have toddlers yet, because we all know it is eventually coming. So. And then, yeah, I put those little doodads in there. I thought they looked kind of cute. Made it more obvious that it's a drive-through. Like I said before, I'm really happy with how this turned out. Like, I really, really like it. So, I couldn't be more happier. I wish, like, that red wallpaper could be translated just to the roof. Like, that would be super cool. I know, like, I've never seen a red roof in my entire existence other than on McDonald's, but you know, a girl can dream. I think it would look cute on a cabin. I think I've seen a red roof on a cabin before. There's a spot that I always go hiking called, like, Sugar Bowl Grizzly Den up north in Canada, and it has, like, cabins with red roofs, I'm pretty sure. I know, like, one of the roofs is, like, light sea blue, but I think the first cabin has a red roof, so. I guess it's more of, like, a Sims red, though. Like, it's not, like, a bright fire engine red. It's more of, like, the muted red that I used on the roof. So, maybe they are right on that one. It's a little bit more realistic to have that shade. What else? What are some other cool things that happened during this build? I don't honestly think there's anything too crazy that happened else. I will probably remember and then start yapping about it again. I did put lighting on the outside, which you guys will be proud of me for. I'm evolving, I feel like. So yeah, I put some lights on the outside, so at night you can actually see things, which is kind of sweet. Pretty cool. Looking for random knickknacks that I can put on the wall right now. Which, there are actually quite a few for lots like this. I end up changing that so it actually looks like a McDonald's M. I wasn't sure if I was going to try and do that or not, but it turned out pretty neat when I started playing around with it, so I ended up keeping it. Oh yeah, and then I put that up there. Looks a little neat too. My eye's like really itchy right now. I don't know why it is. It's so itchy. Yeah, this one I throw the lights on the outside, get it a little bit brighter. Those lights are from Get to Work, and I like using them for museums and stuff, like above paintings. I think it looks really cute. And oh yeah, toilet paper. Cannot forget the toilet paper. I feel like I always forget toilet paper. I do not forget garbages. There are plenty of garbages. I was going to put a garbage in the bathroom too. I feel like that's kind of a realistic thing. But there wasn't really anywhere to put it, so I just left it out. Oh, and look, soap dispensers and paper towel dispensers. This place is just really decked out. See, I was going to put the garbage can there, and then I flaked out, so. And I upscale some cars. There's a nice little drive-through car, another drive-through car. Then I upscale some cars for the parking lot, which, if you didn't know, on Mac, I can't remember what it is for PC, but I think you just press Alt and then the little like brackets to upscale items. Like the right bracket is to upscale it taller, and then the left bracket is to make it smaller once you've made it bigger, if that makes sense. You can actually underscale things, which is a little upsetting, but I really hope I don't leave all 4 of those poles different colors. Like, I hope I fix that eventually. That would really bother me, especially considering I've already uploaded this on the gallery. That would be frustrating. And this is when I start messing around with the roof a bit too, which is neato. I think you guys see me do that. Maybe I didn't put it on video. Like, I swear I did though. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm probably looking up online the McDonald's or a McDonald's to see what it looks like. Yeah, this is when I start playing around with the roof a bit more. So I actually do that. Okay, good. You guys do get to see me mess around a bit. Just a couple of guys messing around. Yeah, there we go. It looks better, I promise, once I get it all fixed up and moved forward and such. And yeah, pick some trim. And yellow. But yeah, I feel like this actually looks like a good Sims version of McDonald's. So anyways, guys, we are now into the screenshots. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys!